Hi, Derion.
Hey,
How are you?
good time.
I'm fine, thank you. Now, what I want to do with this conversation is capture your learnings and any progression that you've made from being a part of the mentoring lab, with a focus also on this summer and what you've done this summer with the work experience program. So, first of all, Derion, can you tell me about your experience at the mentoring lab?
My experience of the mental lab is really good. From where I started, I enjoyed everything I've done. I found it interesting and I've gained many different skills.
So talk to me about from when you started to where you ended. So where did you start? When you first joined the mentoring lab, like where were you? What was your start?
When I started, I would say I was more immature and I didn't really listen that much.
Are you talking about starting as a youth leader or starting as an actual participant that was attending game time?
Participant.
Yeah, but come on, Derion, you were like 11 years old. You were 10 or 11. Okay, carry on, I'm listening. Let me stop interrupting.
And from the beginning of a youth leader, I'd say I was more focused, but I could listen to instructions more. And now I feel like I can be more confident and I have more responsibilities than I thought I had.
Tell us about your desire to want to be a youth leader. Why did you want to go from being a participant to being a youth leader?
Because I wanted to become a participant to a youth leader because I saw the different responsibilities they had, and I didn't really think being a participant was enough. So I wanted to give something back and see the best I can do.
When you say give something back, what do you mean?
Because I've been part of the mental lab for a long time, and you gave a lot to me, so I thought I could do something to show my consideration of all of the things you've done.
That's really nice. Do you mean appreciation?
Yes.
It's all right. It's all right. There's a lot of words out there. You've shown your appreciation. So thank you for that. And we've all benefited from you being a youth leader. Talk to me now about summer game time and the work experience you've just done.
See, summer game time I thought it would be boring, but it actually was fun. When we got in the beginning of junior sports, it was fun. Everybody engaged. At the end, we'll do big game with participants and youth leaders, and everybody enjoyed it. And I noticed that more I trained and more of the participants can come to me if they feel worried or if they have anything to say but they don't know how to say it to the elders. They can come to me or any other youth leader and talk.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that's the role of a youth leader, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell me what you think you gained from completing the work experience program.
I'm more confident. I can strive in things I don't really think I can do more. I see them more aware, and when I'm out, I will know my surroundings, and if I don't know where I am, I will check where I am and see where's my quickest way home or to the place I need to go.
Yeah, because we do a lot of travelling at the mentoring lab, don't we? Yeah, so everyone's learned how to travel. That's real. What else do you think you've gained from the mentoring lab that you wouldn't have gained if you weren't a part of the mentoring lab?
Probably how to treat people with respect that I don't really I wouldn't say I don't really like, but like, people who would disrespect me, that I was sure like, even though we not on good terms, I should show them with respect to show that I'm different towards them.
That's powerful. What else?
I see. I'm more ongoing, and I'll be more confident to talk to people I don't know from all of the networking, and it can still improve, but I've got better at doing that. And I feel like I got better at public speaking a little bit, because I had to speak to a lot of people I don't know, and I had to tell people about what I do and how long I've been here. So I feel like that's improved as well.
I think your debut was when we were on TV, right? We got an interview for the TV channel. What differences has your mum noticed about you? And the people in your household, what have they noticed?
He sees I'm more organized, that I'll wake up, I do what I have to do, and if I don't have anything to that home, I would find something to do. She sees that I would ask her if she wants help more, so I help her out more, and I will try my best to help.
That is so interesting, because that was one of your goals when you first started your mentoring. So you're actually doing it. You showed me how. Well done. That's really good to hear. What has your school noticed?
You see, they put my hand up more. You see that my behavior has changed, and I'm more focused on my learning, and I know more things that things that you told me before. I can remember it better, and I can put it into my learning and make my paragraph or my short sentences better than before.
Is that just because, do you think that's, why do you think that is?
Because I'd have to remember a lot of information. I need to remember all of the things I need to do at the mentor. And sometimes I have to write it down and try to remember that if I have to make something to say, I would have to write it down and see if I can improve it in any way.
Derion here has a long history at the Mentoring Lab, and if you have the opportunities, please do watch any interview you see, because we can't go into it now. Any interview that will be coming out soon, especially in our documentary, please do check it out so you can learn of Derion's story at the Mentoring Lab. What improvements do you want to make because of the experience you've had at the Mentoring Lab? At festival, at home, what do you want to improve at home?
I think I should be more fast at doing things, except for my mum, telling me to do more than once. I should just get her to it, as soon as she asks. I could be more, I could sort things better, because I'll put it down, and sometimes they're not sorted properly, so I have to rummage through it when I have to go find it. And I think that's it.
So improving your organisational skills? Or your story, how you organise story? Okay, what things can you improve for yourself?
Definitely talking to people. Try, if I don't really know what to say, try to ask about themselves. So if that's something covering me, I can bring that up. So I'm not so shy to talk to people. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that sounded like Richard gave you some guidance right there. Is that Richard guidance? No? Okay. I know Richard's been giving a lot of people guidance on social skills, which is great. Okay, what things can you still improve at school that you want to improve at school?
I still say focus, because sometimes I'll be really focused, and for like, I can just look at something and then I'll lose focus, but then I don't really understand what's happening. So I say I'll focus more and I'll try harder to revise the things that I need to do. Yeah.
I really would like you to connect with your mentor to talk to him about these things, because your mentor is neurodiverse, so he's had to learn how to remain focused in the most important of meetings. And I think he'll have many things that he can share and really good role modeling as well. What guidance would you give to somebody who will be joining the mentoring lab for the first time next year and will be wanting to do the summer work experience?
If you're not really confident of things, like, if you think it's going to be a good idea, put it forward. And if they ask you to explain it more or try to research that, if you really think it's a really good idea, put it forward. Communicate as much as you can and just try your best. And even if it gets stressful, just keep on persevering, because it's gonna work out at the end.
What would you say about sacrifices? Did you have to make a lot of sacrifices too?
Yeah, sometimes I had to sacrifice sleep, because I'll be up thinking of things to do during the game, through summer game time, and probably I would leave early to go to the place and wait until it's open and try put it out and see how good it will work. So yeah, some sacrifices, not all the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I wanted to speak to you about the review that you gave yourself, the performance review that you gave yourself. So I'm just going to yours now. I wanted you to speak to me about, so for most of the qualities, so we work to something called the Wheel of Qualities, which looks at employability qualities, and there's about 18 of them. Derion put that he was either agreed or strongly agreed to him having most of the qualities, like quality of work, diligence, having good listening skills. But there was one in particular that I wanted to speak to you about, which was commitment and communication. So you put for communication that it wasn't good nor bad. And then also for commitment, you said that you completed the task. With communication, talk to me about that. Why did you put you were neither good nor bad with communication?
Okay. For seeing somebody told me something that I was really personal to them and I was looking for advice, it would be hard for me to tell them what to do sometimes. And I would give them ways to make themselves happy, but not really how to deal with the problem. So I try to give them a way to avoid it, but not if it directly comes to them.
Okay, I understand. But that's still a role of peer role modeling and peer mentoring. Yeah. And what about commitment? Talk to me about what it was like supporting our chef at the location in Hackney where you were.
It was actually nice. I learned a lot of things. It's just if it got stressful, I would still try my best to do it, but if I really couldn't, I would ask for help. And I could have tried to do stuff on my own more. And if it really got to the point that I can't do it, I could have asked then, but sometimes I didn't try hard enough.
So you think that sometimes you didn't try hard enough?
Yeah.
What do you think that was about? Do you think Do you think we can do anything to help you next time or help somebody else next time? Are there changes that we could make?
I think it's just me, because like, I'm a person that gives up fast, but it's slowly changing. I try more. It's just a person.
Okay. So next time, one of your goals is to try harder?
Yeah.
And to stay consistent with that?
Yeah.
Listen, how old are you?
14.
Let me tell you something. You did fantastically this summer. And we were able to depend on you because you were always, nearly always, the first person to arrive. You arrived early. You arrived sometimes more than half an hour early. And that is valuable because as you knew, sometimes you'd see me there and I'd be saying, where is everybody? And then I see Derion come around the corner. I'm like, oh my goodness, thank God. Yeah? You are only 14 years old. The practice that you're getting in now, I'm hoping that by the time you're 17, 18 and starting your first job, your manager should all be writing a letter to us saying, thank you so much. And your mum as well, and your dad, and your granddad. Thank you so much. This boy is excellent. He's an excellent member of the team. Because you've had this period from 14, maybe 15. I don't know what you're going to do after next year. I hope you'll still do work experience next year, but who knows. But thank you, because you actually would have these 2 years or 3 years or however long years to practice your employability skills, to fail and to learn, to get back up and to do it again better. And not everyone gets that opportunity. So I'm hoping that, yeah, you get your first job, I don't know, doing some part-time job somewhere. But then when you go into that career that you want to get into, you're going to be sharp. You're going to be a fantastic employee that is an asset to the team. And you already are an asset to the team here. Look at the amount of lifting and stuff that we've done. The amount of work that you've done out in the summer, but alongside game time. It hasn't been game time stuff. It's been other things we've got to get done. So well done. You're not supposed to be perfect at 14 years old. That's the whole point. Do you know what I mean? But we do need young people to be at a certain level of understanding, competence, commitment, willingness to learn, to have a certain level of initiative, common sense, communication skills, professionalism and teamwork. The list can go on. All of the qualities that you know about, because we talk about it in mentoring labs. At least by the time they're 19 years old. So I hope that for you. And I know your family are behind you with that as well. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, well done, well done. And can I just ask for the record as well, what is it that you have decided you would like to do as a career? Because I remember that you didn't really know before, but something's happened over the summer where a light bulb's turned on and now you think you know what you'd like to do. What is that?
Now I say like more business work and probably photography. Probably I've always wanted to do something around computers, but I haven't really been to do that a lot. But it's mostly making my own business and photography at this current moment.
I love that. When you've got a focus and a purpose in life, everything will fall into place. Yeah, it'll be a challenge, but things will still fall into place. So that's really good. Okay. All right, Derion. Thanks for meeting with me.
Okay.